So now let me jump to conclusions. I say things get lost in translation when people text them.
No, I wasn't responding to you. I thought Beasley, when he was talking about begging, because I said, throw the link in, please. I thought he was saying begging to me, but like, he didn't say please or whatever. I was like, nah, it's trying to be polite. You know what I mean? So that's what it was. And it wasn't like I was trying to like fuck your show up or whatever. I just like, Bridget came down here when I was in the middle of the sentence. I just wanted to finish the thought. But if you want something else, I can let it go.
No. You can. No, it's still open market. I was just pointing out. I wanted to point out to the people that be watching this shit, like Jay Black and all these different people that make all these videos about us and what they watch, is I want them to focus on the fact that they're study watching every day more than they watch their own televisions. But then they try to act like we don't deserve nothing in return for that shit. Go ahead, man.
I feel you. I'll say this, you know what I'm saying? If anybody got something to say about me or whatever over the time that I don't put on here, I can understand that shit. I don't think people realize that everything that I was doing on here, I was doing for that little girl. I have no need to be on here no more. I'm dead ass serious. So me coming on your show is like to everybody, Styles bowed his head, Styles took the L. If that's what they gotta be, that's what they gotta be. But like I said, the point that you made that I disagree with before, like I said before, if I'm in the wrong and I find out that I'm in the wrong, I'm man enough to come to that dude, no matter what the disagreement is. Dude, I was wrong. I came at you sideways. I was talking out my ass. I didn't know what I was talking about. Now that I can see it from a different perspective, I can understand why you came off the way you came off. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
So that's it. Like you talking about like Jay Black when I heard the little part like I'm bullshitting or whatever. You don't got no real shit going. First of all, you across the fucking seas and shit, so you don't know what the fuck is popping over here anyway. If as soon as I say something, you say something, Tommy say something, he got a fucking summary, nigga, you ain't got shit else going on. You Johnny on the spot. Right. To say. So like I figured like the best I can show motherfuckers better than I can tell them. Again, I was doing all of this shit for her. I don't have it no like when we were saying fuck him for me. I want to go back to what we were saying. You was like the whole thing about the kid don't want the stepfather and all that other shit, right? I want to break this down. This is what fucked me up about it and why I don't have no forgiveness in my heart. You should know it's different if you just maintaining a relationship with your kid and then some shit come out the blue. You don't really know what to do. You kind of spin in both directions. You going at the mom and all that shit. But if you talking to your kid all the time, keeping them hip and abreast of what's going on, and then they do some more double cross and shit, it's like, what's the point of even talking to them after that? You feel me? It may sound a bit cold, but I'm like, I don't know how long you've been lying to me, but I know that you've been lying to me. I don't know what else you're going to lie to me about. Therefore, our trust is gone. I can't reestablish that because I'm seeing that you would throw me under the bus to get favoritism from a motherfucker who ain't paying you no attention no fucking way. So if you doing that for this bitch who don't give you shit and I give you everything, then you don't value me at all. There's no point in me having you around. That's how I look at it. You know what I mean? There's no point in me bringing you to my house because it's going to be uncomfortable. There's no point in me having you over here. So when you go back, every little move is scrutinized. It's like they're going to be looking for something now. I ain't about to go through all of that.
So I don't know if the men going to agree with what I'm going to say with what you said, because I don't know about you or other men. I find myself when all these weird relationships where I'm not with the mother, but we got children. If you find yourself trying to re-raise them every time you get around them,
yes,
it's like you gotta get rid of what the mama's been teaching them.
Yes, motherfucking yes. You know what I call it? Doing double fucking work. I always got to do double work. I got to erase the bullshit this bitch did and then try to put the good shit in you and then catch you back up on the last shit that I taught you that you seem to fucking forget. Yeah, you got to always double work with these motherfuckers.
Give y'all an example. I'm not gonna call out a name. I'm just gonna say like this. It's not one of my kids was wetting the bed, right? But they would never wet the bed when they were around me, ever. But every time they go around their mom, they wet in the bed every night. Like, what the fuck?
Scared. Uncomfortable, all of those shit.
But no, this is what they said. They were saying that the child wasn't wetting the bed around me because they were afraid of me.
No, what I'm saying, I said the same. I'm saying fear too, but I believe that a kid that wets the bed, they're wetting the bed out of fear. That you don't wet. If you wet the bed out of fucking fear, then like you over here, you ain't wetting the bed at all. You over there, you wetting the bed. For them to say, well, you don't do it over there because you scared, that's fucking stupid. Now it could work both ways. Like it could also be from a level of respect or a level of comfort. They're more comfortable, or, you know what I'm saying, or they respect you more. If they somewhere they ain't comfortable, they gonna have some wild ass behavior. But let the mothers tell them, like I said with these black fucking bitches, one, these hoes think that everybody want them, that nobody ever get tired of them. Every goddamn thing they do is motherfucking right, and they can never be fucking questioned. So, man, like I said, man, on some real shit, again, I was trying to maintain this little YouTube shit because I was doing other little shit. I have no need to do this no more, man. I'm going to the bricks. I'm not even bullshit. I'm dead ass. I don't even have, like, I don't have nothing for nobody no more. I'm dead ass. Fuck it. I'm dead serious.
Man, that shit, it fucks me up, man. It's like, I heard a man say this before, but until it happened to me, I couldn't believe it. Like, I heard a man say, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? Like his own kids. And I didn't get it. But then I start to get it because it's almost like once they start turning your own child against you, it's like you dealing with the mother twice. But this person got more manipulation over you than the mother actually did because they're your child.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you this, man. Like, not to be bringing up no other shit or whatever. Like, you always thought Bridget was my weakness. Z was my weakness. You feel me? Z is what can break me down, man. You know what I'm saying? Once she crossed that line, it's a wrap. I can't even say it no other way. That's like once she did it, ain't nothing else I can say, bro. Like I don't even have. I'm so fucking lost for words right now. I don't even know what to say.
Bro, you said something that touched me, bro, earlier in your show, man. You said that everything you've been doing for your daughter. Now you about to do stuff for yourself. Bro. When I went to that level and people was like, you being cold-blooded, because I was doing everything to try to make them, show them, look, I'm daddy, I can do this. Fuck that. Them motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you in the end of it. No matter what the fuck you do for them, they don't give a fuck about you at the end of it. So to me, it felt like I feel powerless that these women can take my child away from me. So now I'm on a power fix. Now I'm trying to get power because it seems like the black men are only loved if they got something to give.
Yeah, I feel you, but I ain't got.
Like I'm trying to put myself in a position of power. Like if I can get rich and powerful is the only way I'm gonna be able to fix that. Because that's the only way that these stupid bitches gonna respect the motherfucker. You know, it's weird.
I feel you. I went through in one of them rhymes. I say that I want total control for all the times that I was told no. You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, dog. But like, I don't know, like being a hustler, getting money, doing like, come on, man, I just buried, you know what I'm saying, my mother-in-law. I've been like dealing with a lot of shit for the longest time, dog. I ain't been doing shit for myself. You know what I mean? I don't like, I'm talking about even recreationally, I don't do shit for myself, dog. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, I don't even like buy movies. I don't buy games. Look, it's always what the fuck somebody else needs. I don't never do shit for myself, bro. So I'm like, after this last little thing, and I'm been breaking myself for everybody. Like, yo, what I do don't matter. I was cool there because what I do, I'm low maintenance. I don't need a lot. Everything that I got is right around me anyway. You feel me? All that other power shit. I'm like, I'm not. I heard what you said. I agree with it. That's why I was doing YouTube to get in the position to make moves and shit. I'm like, if my moves and shit don't mean nothing at this level, what's gonna mean at a bigger fucking level? Then you're not gonna be around me at a bigger level for me. You're gonna be around for what you can gain. I don't want you around me for shit. So I'm just gonna do me. Again, I don't need to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to be online to have a presence. I don't need to be online to make a profit. I've been getting bread. You feel me? I was trying to go legal on this motherfucker. I have no need to motherfucking even regard that shit now. I can just do what the fuck ever. You feel me? I was always thinking about, you know what I'm saying, baby girl and what she needed, all this old dumb shit and being available for her. If she just let me know I'm expendable, fuck it. Because I live, you know what I'm saying, I live about, you know what I'm saying, the wind, for lack of better expression.
I'm just kind of like off topic, but on topic because it's one of the things you always say, and I'm just thinking about it because it's something I just heard. But one thing I want to ask you, this is really off topic, but it's on topic. What do you think about all these dudes who seem to make themselves more important in our lives than they actually are? Like this one guy just said that you made this whole video because of a video he made, and a lot of times these dudes say this, and we don't even been and watch their video.
But what happened?
Okay. Jay Black said that you made your whole video about your daughter because of his last video. I didn't even see his last video, and I don't believe you did either. So what I'm saying is a lot of these people up here be making themselves more important to us than they actually are for real.
I co-sign that. I don't know what the fuck. I don't watch nothing the dude does. And the only time I hear something the dude says is if the fuck you're playing it over here and I happen to catch it on your shit. Other than that, I don't know. Like half the time I don't even know what fucking channel this nigga's on. Then I'm like, why does he think that he's interesting enough that I'm watching him? Like, I don't get that shit, bro. But nah, yeah, that dude think he's way the fuck more, like, and a lot of motherfuckers are. So
that's why it's with him just about him. It's a lot of motherfuckers over here that think that they're more important. And they can just be a troll and they think that they're really important.
Right. It's always, you're doing something because they influenced it or they made you choose. It's always some stupid ass spaghetti shit. Yeah, I agree with that.
And that's what I was telling Jay Black. Jay Black tried to make it seem like we're so irrelevant, we don't deserve nothing. But you watching, this is my saying, you to make that statement true, Jay Black, you have to actually take away from your own importance. You have to actually say that your attention is worth nothing. You're trying to make it seem like you're such this great person, but your attention is worth nothing because you're going to sit back and watch me for hours? Is your attention not worth anything? People are... Throw y'all 1,000 understand what I'm talking when I say that. I feel like I'm losing, like nobody catches what I'm saying. Like, Jay Black, is your attention not worth anything? You know what I mean? Like, if you putting all this attention on me, I gotta be worth something for you. Because if not, that means you're worth nothing. Because I was sitting back listening to him talking about I'm making a summary of Styles' show. Why? Why did you watch it? That shit is crazy. So you're gonna watch Styles every day and then you try to make it seem like he's not entertaining at all. That don't make sense at all. Just like I don't be trying to take nothing away from Tommy when I say I don't watch him. I just be trying to tell y'all the truth. So like if I don't know what's going on, this is why. And I'm not saying I don't watch him because he's totally not entertaining. I'm just saying I don't be interested in a lot of stuff that he's talking about, especially his angle. I don't want to sit up there and watch a video about a black man being murdered by a cop, and then you got this motherfucker been talking about the black man did it to himself and all that dumb shit. That make you already want to crack the police officer head. Now you want to crack his head and this black dude head. So that's just more unwarranted.
Can I tell you something about Jay Black, bro, right quick before I get up out of here? Go ahead. I think the problem is with dudes, especially dudes like him, that like they're like people are aware of them, but they're still like kind of insignificant. You know what I mean? They're like they're known of but not known, and then they bring their motherfucking almost obscure ass around and try to tell everybody else how they're not relevant shit, and then try to be included. I think that Jay Black been a bitch. Like I can't even stress that long enough. He's a fanboy of anybody that pays him attention. You let him on your show, he gets happy a couple of times or whatever, he's cool, then he starts talking some sideways shit. You disagree with this motherfucker, he go on a psychotic rampage for years on end. I think the nigga's a bitch. He don't never have nothing to show for his motherfucking life. And if he shows some shit for motherfucking England, who the fuck over here would give a fuck? You would think having that accent would give him motherfucking points. It fucking don't. He ain't nothing but a lame, square-ass motherfucker who want to be a Yankee but can't get the fuck across the pond. So that's how you know he ain't sitting on shit. It ain't like he's like, hey, hard guys, I'm in America and everyone here sucks. No, he's over there watching fucking TV trying to make educated guesses about shit he don't fucking understand. If I sit up and I say on this motherfucker, hey, yo, you know what? I just took the ultimate L and I'm bowing out to everybody and saying motherfuckers is right. How the fuck can you summarize? What the fuck is the summarize? I took an L. I just got the greatest failure handed to me by my 12-year-old daughter. In that, these two guys that I disagreed with are right now. I'm wrong. I apologize. Oh, hey guys, I'm going to summarize what's not. Why the fuck do you need to translate that? You feel what I'm saying? It's like you take a red crayon, you draw a circle on a picture. Hello, guys, this is a red circle. Let me tell you how he made it. Like, what the fuck? So I'm like, man, dude, I'm past it.
Hey, when something resonate, man, it resonate. When you were talking about how your daughter went against you, man, it made me think about my daughter when she was 7 years old. She looked me right in my face and disobeyed me because her mom told her that I was that my baby mama wasn't shit. She ain't have to speak to her. And I'm like, but you gonna ignore me, your daddy? This is back when I was still whooping my kid's ass. So she was gonna get a whooping and everything to follow her mother's script. I'm like, what the fuck?
Dude, this little girl started talking. I want to tell you how wild it was. When she started talking, like she's talking to me on the phone, and I know you know, like all of us that make music, when a person is talking to you, you can hear what they're doing in the room. You can hear where they're standing because, like, the way we hear. As I'm talking to her, I can hear she's moving through the house. When she gets to like a certain room, her tone changes. So now she's on front. You feel what I'm saying? She's doing something with it. She's giving me the razzle dazzle. When she started getting real disrespectful, she put that shit on speakerphone. She wanted her mom to hear what she was saying to me, and she wanted, like, basically her mom, like, listen how I'm talking to my dad. You know how they do. She was trying to play that motherfucking script or whatever, and then when I peeped that, I stopped talking. Like, oh, okay, that's what it is. All right.
Now, I'm gonna jump off script right quick, and I want to talk to some of these trolls. This troll right here, Pat Tomlinson return says, Lamar, you're feeling brave, but didn't have the same heart when Jay Black was steady cooking. Y'all, give me a second, y'all. Hold up, I gotta answer the door.
The fucked up drop.
All right, y'all, I'm back. Yeah, so I couldn't understand that, man, because like I'm not gonna disrespect an adult and risk a whooping when I was a child. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving for what story. You couldn't get me to disrespect no grown up.
Hey, can I share something with you right quick? Can I share something with you right quick, bro?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. Growing up, my mom was like the fucked up drunk. My mom was the woman. If she came to school, everybody laughed on some embarrassing shit. She would come to my school fucked up. You feel me? There would be different times, different people, family members, and everybody else would be like, man, you know, they're trying to reach out for me, trying to do things for me, or they're trying to provide or whatever. And I'm just trying to run behind my mom, who obviously don't want me around. And they're like, why, you know what I'm saying? Why you keep running behind that, you know what I'm saying, that women who don't, you know what I'm saying, who don't care and shit. And my grandmom had to break it down to him like, a kid is just gonna love mama until they don't love mama. You can't make a kid not love mom. And some of us, like what you saying with your daughter or whatever, like I went against motherfuckers when I was young to get my mom's attention. She wasn't paying me no attention at all. But it wasn't like other family members or somebody that could have an impact in my life like the way this guy did. So I understand that wanting to be accepted thing. Like kids who grow up and their moms is a dope fiend until they get to that age to understand what it is and then get ashamed. Most kids is gonna want mommy regardless. The thing that's going on with my daughter or whatever, because my daughter is a girly girl and her mom is kind of tomboyish and kind of standoffish, they don't have that connection. So she's doing whatever to have something with her mom. On top of that, she was trying to do the Brady Bunch with me and her mom and all that other shit, but her mom don't want her other sibling. You know, my daughter has two sisters and a brother. Her mom don't want them over there. She just want her around her two boys. You feel me? So it's like that whole little Z can't know all of the Owenses. She can only know like her great grandmom, her grandma, like this bullshit. She can't go to all these different events. It's always something. You feel me? So it's always about this broad trying to make her family the most motherfucking important. When my daughter, after discussing this, and she knows it, she done brought it to me, so she knows what the dynamic is. She's coming, she wants to spend more time with the Owenses. When she wants to sacrifice that for a little temporary little moment, and I'm telling her, look, this is what you're doing, and you still do it, no, you keep on doing what you're doing. I don't even want you around. So
that's real as well, because it's always a fight in every generation with the father's side of the family and the mother's side of the family. They're fighting for who's going to be the superior owner of the child, basically. That's how I look at it.
Hey, did you ever hear when I said all the different times when I do shit, it's not my job to convince you of how much I love my child. That's what I be saying to these people all the time. Like the same thing you just said. It's like they always want to try to. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. I'll go buy her a bike. They go buy her a bike. My bike stays in the garage. She's always riding their bike. I go buy her a pair of shoes. They go buy her 2 pair of shoes. My shoes end up sitting in the motherfucking box until she can't wear the motherfuckers no more. I go buy her $200 or $300 worth of clothes. They go buy her $200 or $300 worth of fucking clothes or whatever. But they're not letting her pick her clothes. They're buying her what they want and they force her to wear it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's always that type of competition. If I got an event that I'm taking her to, they find something else for her to go to. And because she's there, they trump all the time. So it's a constant fight for a presence and shit. I've been doing that shit for 10 years for this motherfucker to spit in my face. So I'm like, I'm good, bro. And I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm dead ass. Fuck YouTube and everything else. I'm dead ass serious. That's why I'm sitting here accepting it.
That's a weird thing too. You know, like I ain't gonna use no exact examples, but it's weird how, like you just said, the parents were dressing the kids and basically forcing their fashions on the child versus allowing the child to pick their own clothes. Because it was weird. If you take your child to the store to pick out their own clothes, when they children, they won't pick out no Jordans and no stuff like that. They don't know nothing about it. They gonna pick out what they like.
Right.
You know? And then they gonna go to school and find out that they supposed to pick some Jordans. Then they gonna come back after they get roasted and be like, yeah, mommy, I want some Jordans. But
you know what? My daughter goes to a mixed school, so it's like a lot of whites, a lot of Mexicans, like it's a lot of different races up in her school. So her school is more like, if your shit is cool, not really name brand, like, you know, that name brand shit is more with black schools. In the other schools, especially out here, it's more like, are you clean? Are you coordinated? Do you have nice stuff? It's like that. You know what I mean? It's a little bit different when you're around. Like when you see these kids interacting with these white kids in the cities, it's a little bit different. So my daughter already had that fashion sense already. So when we went, she always bought the fly shit that was like that contemporary shit with her friends wear. It was like her grandma and them buying her corny ass clothes, and then she'll be sad in the motherfucker and she gotta wear this ugly shit. And I'm like, yo, you got mad clothes, wear your shit. Well, it's gonna make them mad. Well, if it's gonna make you uncomfortable, which one matters more? You feel me? But it was always she's trying to make them fucking happy and fuck me. So yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I got, before I even really was on YouTube or whatever, I got into it with my baby mother over putting weave in my daughter's hair too young, and makeup and all of that shit. So I went through, having daughters is a motherfucker, especially when you got
my motherfucking baby mama arched my fucking daughter's eyebrows when she was 2. I ended up catching a case behind that shit.
Shit like that. It's like you're on URL, shit like that.
She put weave in my daughter's hair when she was fucking 4. I ended up catching a motherfucking case.
Same here, man. Same. I made them take it down.
I took it out and ended up catching a motherfucking case. Real fucking talk. That shit in Joliet, same goddamn thing. Bitch doing stupid shit constantly. I'm trying to motherfucking rescue my daughter from this dumb shit, and that's where the fuck she want to be. So I'm like, yo, like on some real shit. How I'm gonna sit on YouTube and talk about how to be a good fucking father? Obviously, I ain't got that shit figured out.
So you know what's weird? Okay, I don't want to cut you off, but you just brought me to a point, man, where I was thinking about my oldest daughter when she was young, and basically I told my daughter, I said, my daughter had long hair already. I said, do not let your mother put no weave in your hair. My daughter pretended like she's agreeing with me, but in actuality, she wants to wear weave herself, but she's playing both sides of the fence.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which is really getting me and my baby mom into it, because my daughter just not being honest, saying she like weave herself. She's trying to make it seem like her mom is forcing it on her. So I'm telling her, don't let her put no weave in your hair, because I'm gonna whoop your ass. Don't put no makeup on, don't put no weave in your hair, I'm gonna whoop your ass. That's what I tell her. I go to pick them up to go to the store. My daughter get in the car, she got weave in her hair, she got makeup on, she ain't nothing but like, 10 maybe, I think? Soon my baby mama get out the car, I tell my daughter to get out the car, and I beat the brakes off on the side of the building with my belt, right? Her mom tries to call the police on me. Like, she finna try to get me locked up for whooping my daughter. Because the whooping was her fault, because I had already told my baby mama not to put no weave in her hair and not to put no makeup on her.
Bro, I ain't never hit my daughter, bro. I got one for you, all right? For the longest time, I've been going back and forth with my baby moms, like, cause she got to this point, every time she get mad, she would take my daughter's fucking phone from her. You feel me? I found out that within like the last 2 years, it wasn't her taking my daughter's phone from her. My daughter wasn't just calling because she heard me and her mom arguing, and she didn't like.
We got Jay Black on the line, y'all.
Hey, dog, them fools go right there.
Trouble was right there on that corner, staring right at us.
I don't like that shit.
For sure, bro.
I don't like that shit. Yeah, Lamar, I was just going to say, it's nice to see that Styles does know how to listen and not shout over anyone. Could you let us know about the whole, whether you took a gun with you and whether you took your son with you? because it will kind of seem like you're a bit of a bitch if now you don't answer it when you've been talking all along. No shouting. Now I ask the question.
I have a question.
Are you going to answer it?
I have.
Are you going to answer it?
I'm going to ask you a
Are
question.
you going to answer it? Are you going to answer it? No accents. Just answer the question. It's a simple question.
Why did you get on the show when
You're 50 this year. You're 50 this year. Answer the question. Hey guys, you see what Styles is doing? You see what he's doing? He doesn't want to answer the question. He's a bitch. What did I tell you? He's a bitch. He can't answer. He's been talking all sweet like a little bitch all through this time. He gets asked a question. All of a sudden, he wants to do English accents. He wants to talk shit. Do everything but answer the question. Anyway, Styles, you didn't answer the question. You're a bitch. Let me know when you're going to man up and you're going to answer the question. All right then? Have a good day. Bye.
Are you winning anything right now, Jay Black? Oh, you hung up. Okay, cool. Well, listen, when you get done with all that old faggoty shit, why would you get on a motherfucking show about parental fucking rights talking about a whole bunch of stupid ass shit? Number one. Number two, what the fuck does it have to do with you? Number three, as soon as the fuck you can get the response you want, you start going into all the insults, the name calling, talking about my age and all of that shit. Shaming tactics don't work on me. I don't owe you no answers, faggot. You're in England. Worry about tea and crumpets and fucking rain. Anyway, bro, yeah, I ain't with all the dumb shit, bro. I'm done with it. Eat a dick. Stop running back and forth. Talk to yourself.
With all the answering questions. Is that what you meant? Oh, he ran off. So he didn't want to just start. It's a simple question. Did you take a gun with you or didn't you? Did you bring your son with you or didn't you? So he's been doing all that talking all that time. Now we see that Clarity Cat, as LA likes to call him, he does know how to have a normal civil discussion. Didn't he just change the title of whatever his channel was, Civil Cat or whatever it is, so he can have a civil discussion? I'm starting to think, did he make up this story with his daughter just because first he started with the threats? He started with the threats. No one was buying any of his threats, so now he's trying to relate. He's trying to pretend that he's got an issue with seeing his kids. You're making shit up. You're a bitch. You're a bitch, dog. Did you take a gun with you? Did you take your son with you? You're not going to answer that, are you, Styles? You're not going to answer that, are you, Styles? You're not going to answer that, are you, Styles? You're not going to answer that, are you, Styles? Styles, I'm going to do what you do. I'm going to do what you do. No one can hear you, Styles. No one can hear you, Styles. You're not going to answer it. La 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 la. Styles is gay. Styles sucks dick.